Hey guys, so we're back with another video. Today I will be explaining Lyra and Kaelen's backstory, since I've finally finished that because I have not been doing it for ages. And I've only just started using this account again. So I shall be explaining their lore, finally. And yeah. Once again, this is all fiction, obviously. I will probably have to write a comic about them, since I've already mentioned an MC in in their storyline. So yay. That's gonna be fun, including the comic I have to write with these guys. Once again, I am still drawing I forgot her name. Ariel. I don't know how I forget my own OC's name, but yes, I'm still drawing her because it takes forever. Amazing abs, by the way. I just put that picture in to be funny with my friends, I guess. So let's get to it. A few centuries before MC comes to the picture. Disclaimer: I'm again reading off of a script I wrote, because I can't remember all that. That's gonna be agonizing to remember. Yeah, my brain's not functioning today. The fatigue's kicked in from my iron deficiency, so haha. Yay, that's gonna be fun. It's so not fun. Anyways, a few centuries before MC comes into the picture, Lyra, on one hand, was, yes, they are lab characters. She was sold off to a lab when she was 2 years old. Took me a minute to find the sentence. By her parents as a contract. Kaelen, on the other hand, was born into the lab. Both as human, but as a result of being experimented on, they became less human. Until the age of 9. When they were around 9 years old, a new scientist who had been in the, what do you call it? I don't know, company, I guess, for around 3 months, so relatively new employee, and they felt bad for Lyra and Kaelen, and decided to help them escape. During a shift change, that's when they followed through with their escape. Unfortunately, the scientists couldn't go with them due to work plans, obviously, and they might get in trouble, I guess. I did not write this very well, did I? They might get in trouble for letting them off work, and also just to they had to stay in work just to cover up the fact that, hey, 2 of them are missing. So Lyra and Kaelen got a longer time to escape properly, because, well, obviously you want to be out of the area before anything else. After about, so Lyra and Kaelen split up once they got properly out of the lab, and then they split up because they didn't trust each other. Because, well, I can't see anything here. I don't think they're very trustful after what happened. And you can't really blame them, because who's gonna trust anyone after that? Ignore me, I'm sorting layers. Oh my god. gonna crash out. After a while of walking, Kaelen eventually found a nice lady that spent the next half an hour trying to find his supposed parents that weren't there because she thought, oh, he's lost. All she found was Lyra, walking about, clueless of what's going on. So the nice lady took them in, of course, because, well, it's a nice lady, I guess. After he got taken in, about 9 years later, so they would be 18, Lyra had went out to the shop to get groceries. Or shopping, whatever you want to call it, I guess. And I don't know where all of my followers are from, so whatever you want to call it. Food, basically. Within those 9 years, Lyra became interested in sellsword arts and martial arts, and Kaelen decided, well, he didn't really decide anything, but he became interested in dark psychology and true crime. So, yes. Which, Lyra became interested in scythes, which probably wasn't the greatest weapon of choice after being interested in sellsword arts. Doesn't always work too well depending on what scythe you have. Back to the point. At some point, Lyra had went out to get food from the shop. When she came back, the house was being on fire, I guess. English is not working out today for me. House was on fire. No one in sight except from Kaelen, who was laughing maniacally, I guess. Lyra went in a rage. There she couldn't really do much because, well, what was there to do? And they couldn't exactly separate because there was a chance of the lab still looking for them because, well, they're really good experiments, I guess. So, yes, they chose to stay together despite not liking each other at all. Few more centuries later, because they're mortal, oh my god, MC came in. And that's as far as I wrote, because I will have to write a comic for MC. I'm on the wrong layer. Which part of this have I been drawing on the wrong layer? Yes. Anyway, that's it for now. I will give you updates on the comic I'm writing about Ariel and Mocha, including TFC. And yes, thank you for listening. Goodbye.